Joe, how have you found things so far? Because I mean, obviously it is this new normal, as it were. How's it been for you?
It's been okay. It's nice for us just to be back in and playing and doing what we love. In terms of being different, is something that we'll get used to, but it's almost a new normal. It's something we're going to have to live with for a long time, I'd imagine. So for us as players, we're in everyday training and playing, so that side of things doesn't really change too much, but the bigger picture of no fans and the outside world is massive. So no, it's been okay. It's not where we want to be, but at least it's something.
I mean, the Green Army, they wear the number 12 shirt, don't they? And they are very important. I mean, how big a loss is it not having them? I mean, do you think it affects you more than maybe one or two smaller clubs?
Yeah, it's massive for us. We know we play our best when we got a full crowd behind us, and they travel with us home and away. And for us last year, that was a massive factor in why we did so well, I think. The first game of the season was strange. You want to walk out in front of a packed crowd and perform for them. Really, obviously you do it for yourselves and the manager and the club, but seeing smiles on their faces and hearing them in the crowd definitely gives you an added percentage in your game. So they are a massive loss. Like I said, for us, especially because of the size of the club and the crowds that we get home and away, it will benefit us when they do return.
Obviously Gary Sawyer out, don't know for how long, but that means that you inherit the captain's armband at the moment, is that right?
It is, yeah, I believe so. Like I've said before, it's a massive honour to captain this club. Gaz is an unbelievable captain and someone that we all look up to and respect massively, so he's still firmly club captain in and around the dressing room, which is a real help for the boys. But yeah, on a Saturday I'll take the armband or whenever I'm picked. So for me, it's just taking that responsibility from him and making sure I perform on the pitch and lead sort of off it as well. So, like I said, I enjoy the responsibility, and it's something that I've enjoyed at previous clubs before. So, like I said, it's a massive honour for me that I'll really enjoy taking over.
What are the main qualities you look for yourself when you're looking for a good captain?
I think leading by example in the way you train and play. I think it's massive. Recently, watching the Tottenham documentary, I think Jose speaks about Harry Kane, how he's not necessarily the loudest, but he's a leader on the training field and always trains well and things like that. So there's different sides to being a captain. Gaz does a lot of work with the club and with the community because he's so popular around here and things like that. So there's things outside of football that you've got to really take into account as well. So I think just knowing that you've got a responsibility of not just the boys and your teammates, but also the club itself. So yeah, just as long as you can lead and like I said, help each other through the games, and like I said, through training and off the pitch is massive. And like I said, it's something I really enjoy.
Good, the captain got the first goal of the season.
It was, yeah, no. So I'm off the mark, which is nice. And like I said, being captain for that first game, it would have been even more special in front of a crowd. So hopefully they're back soon. And
obviously you played League Two, you played League One. Was there anything about the Blackpool game, the way they played, that surprised you, or was it pretty much the standard you were expecting?
Yeah, no, it was. We do a lot of sort of work on other teams, and we get given a lot from Jimmy, the analysis and things like that. So we knew what to expect, and they came sort of with the game plan that we expected. Obviously, it's another level up from League Two, and the standards are sort of a lot higher. And I thought they were a good side, to be fair. So to get the result at home was brilliant for us and get our season going.
What are you expecting from Wimbledon?
A Wimbledon side is always a very tough team to play. Big and strong, and they can go direct, but like I said, it's going to be a tough challenge away from home as well. So it's something that we'll work on, I imagine, so now today and tomorrow. Do plenty of work on them, but as long as we concentrate on ourselves like we always do, and the gaffer's big on that we work on what we do, and if we turn up and play how we want to play, generally we'll have a good result.
Shame there won't be any fans there. Looking forward to playing at Loftus Road?
Yeah, that'd be nice. It'd be a good game for us to play on, hopefully a nice pitch, and which should hopefully benefit us as well. So no, it's good. Just looking forward to the next game after the disappointment on Tuesday, so we can put things right onto the pitch.
Brilliant, thank you, Joe.
Joe, with no fans at the moment, do you think there is such a thing as home advantage at the moment?
Slightly, yes, because of your surroundings, and you're very comfortable in the way you play. Yeah, so you have your dressing room. Even going away on Tuesday, you don't get changed in the dressing room. You're up in like a a corporate room where you just all sat around on a chair. So for teams coming in, I believe it's the same. They're underneath the stand there and not in the change room. So in terms of that, I think you do still have a home advantage, definitely. Our pitch is, I'll be surprised if there's any better than the league this year than our pitch. So knowing the surface you're playing on and things like that is definitely an advantage. But you do miss that added noise from the home crowd, definitely.
Wimbledon have played one game at Loftus Road so far, so they've played one more game there than you, probably this season. So that might balance itself out a bit, mightn't it? Yeah,
and I actually asked Jimmy this morning about that, and he said they'd only played the one game. So I was asking for that reference, especially. Like you said, it's just as new for them as it is for us. So no, hopefully it's a almost 11-player field, and like I said, if we concentrate on ourselves and we make sure we perform to how we want to perform, then hopefully it's a good result.
Won't dwell on Tuesday for too much, but clearly you played as a sub in the second half, but the squad as a whole will want a reaction and a response to what happened in the second half.
Yeah, definitely. It was really disappointing on Tuesday. Thought we started excellently in the first half, and like I said, we shouldn't have lost the game from where we were in that position we were in. We know there's still work to do in terms of the season and things in general. You don't want to get carried away with the way we started, but we've got to keep that positive mentality that we have done from the positive start that we've had. Tuesday wasn't good enough from us, and we know we've got to turn it around on Saturday. So yeah, it's a massive disappointment, big chance that missed, but something the boys are really gutted about. So they're positive this morning and looking forward to training, to making sure we do it right on Saturday.
2-0 up at half time and lost 3-2. Can you put your finger on it? Was it a case of it almost looked too easy at half time that you were just going to...
No, I don't think so. I think they still had some chances first half. I think as an overall performance, it wasn't the standard that we set. 2-0, they always say in football, the typical saying of it's a dodgy scoreline, but really we should have come out, and if you sort of score the next goal, you kill the game off. Whether it's a case of we should have, even at 2-1, we could have shot. You know, I mean, you go through, doesn't matter. After that, you could have killed the game off even more so. So I think a little bit of naivety in the sense that we didn't finish the job as well as we should have done, and then to lose it in the last minute was obviously a sickening blow. So, like I said, we're just as disappointed. We feel the frustration as everyone else. So we're definitely in the mind frame where we need to put things right on Saturday, and hopefully we do so.
But Blackpool, if you spin back before that, was, you know, if we'd offered you 3 points and a clean sheet from your first league game of the season, you'd have been highly delighted with that, wouldn't you?
Exactly, yeah, and that's what I was alluding to there. There has been a massive sort of positive start to the season, and I think we really need to keep that, because, like I said, we got off to a fantastic start. First in the cup game against QPR, and then to obviously win our first home game against Blackpool, who I thought were a very good side. So we performed really well that day, and like I say, clean sheets are massive. So we've got to make sure we are tighter in terms of conceding shots and goals. And I think if we know in general we'll score goals in most games we play. So if we can just make sure we're keeping things tight at the back, and like I said, we perform with our sort of the bravery we did on Saturday against Blackpool, then hopefully we'll have a good result.